Hello everyone, what is up? My name is Brennan. Welcome to another Blender tutorial. Today it is going to be a quick tip tutorial. I'm going to show you how to use the Mirror Modifier. For those of you who do not know how to use the Mirror Modifier, I will show you how to use that. So let's get into it right away. Alright, so the way you first go to the modifiers, if you don't know how to get to the modifiers, you have to go on the right side of the screen. There is a bunch of tabs right here. If you have the same setup as I have right now, which you should have once you download Blender, you'll usually have the same setup. So you go over here to the right, all these tabs right here, you can select this one right here. It's like a wrench, it looks like a wrench. This is the modifiers, object modifiers tab, and you can select add modifier, and this is all left clicking. So I'm selecting add modifier. And then I'm going to go to mirror. And if I add it right off the bat, nothing happens. You don't see anything. And the reason why is because you have nothing to mirror. Because this origin point, this little dot in the middle, is right in the center of the cube. And there's no half to mirror. There's nothing, not a quarter, there isn't a half, there isn't. So what we have to do is have or cut the object we're trying to mirror in half. So what I'm going to do is add an edge loop by pressing Control R. And all you do is press it, Control, hold it down, then you press R. And then you can let go of Control. You only hold down Control and then you press R once, and then you let go of Control once you're done selecting where you once you see the purple line. And then you left click to add the edge loop like this. There you go. And after you do that, you can drag it around. If you don't want to drag it around, you can right click to just drop it, and it puts it exactly in the center, because it just puts it back where it originally was when you first added it, like that. And now what we want to do, this is mirroring on the x-axis right there, so you can enable which axis you want to mirror this on. And right now it's mirroring on the x-axis, so that would mean, I think, this direction. So we want to add an edge loop this direction on, this would actually be on the y-axis. But we can figure that out to make sure. So it looks like it's mirroring, if we move this cube, it's mirroring on the x-axis. So it actually was right the first time. It was mirroring, whatever axis it mirrors on, it mirrors like this, like basically the same direction. So, well, no, I wasn't right the first time, I was right the second time. So what we do now is we delete this face, because we halved it, we put a cut in the very center of it. In the middle, we made 1/2, we cut it in the middle and made half, basically, because we can just delete this half, and then there will be 2 halves because of the mirror modifier. Sounds kind of confusing, but let's go ahead and just delete this face. Let's press delete on the keyboard, select vertices, and there we go. Now you can see this edge, this area is not, it's not editable. It doesn't have like vertices like this does. And that's only because it's mirrored. So everywhere you move this side, any vertices you move on this side will be the same on the other side. So it's symmetrical. And it looks like I'm building some kind of tent or something right here. Just gonna create some exhaust as if it's like a ship or something, or I don't know, some kind of window or building. But as you can see, as I'm extruding, everything is the same on the other side, which is really cool. And that is basically all that you need to know to be able to start using the Mirror Modifier. Besides things like clipping, I might want to tell you about that as well. Merge, it merges vertices that are close in proximity. And clipping, if you move that, if you select that, it will clip these together. If they're touching, they will stay together. So if I take that off, you'll notice it does not stay together. But if I click on clipping, if I click on that and make sure that check mark is in the checkbox, it will now it will now stay together. And that's what you usually want unless you're trying to make separate objects that are going, like say that I added something like a cube and I want it to go on the side. I do not want clipping because then, at least for, I can leave clipping on, but I just don't want to move to the center or else they'll start to stick together and then I can't remove them. So if you want to add something on the side like this, you might want to turn off clipping or just leave it on, but just be careful where you put it. Like I'm not going to put it in the center, so I'm just going to rotate it like that. Just make some wings or something, whatever these are. So that is clipping. And now there are the U and V textures. I don't think I've ever used these settings right here before. There's the merge limit. I usually leave that at default. There's also a mirror object. So you can put an object. You can use an object as basically as the origin of the object. And I don't usually use that either, but you can use that. It's cool. If we want to mirror on a different axis, we can do that too. It will mirror the two different sides, but of course, as we did earlier, we have to delete one of these sides. So let's just delete this side and let's mirror on the y-axis, and now it mirrors both sides. So now I'm mirroring 3 sides right there, boom, 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 and they're all from this one side. And then I could do z-axis, that would put it on top, and then if I move it down, I could turn off clipping. So say that I wanted to put it like this, then I just turned off clipping so that I could get it so it was not going through and connecting right there. Otherwise it would have done that. Well, it would have done actually worse, or it would have connected differently. But that is the axis, the options. I don't think I showed you vertex groups, but it says mirror vertex groups. You can select, make it not mirror them or mirror them if you want. So that is basically an introduction, basically how to use the mirror modifier. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys on the next tutorial. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And thank you guys so much for amazing 800 subscribers. I'm planning on doing a 800 subscriber special video pretty soon. And I want to show you guys some cool equipment stuff. Some cool stuff that I use to make my videos. Just some, some equipment like this behind me. Other things, and yeah, I have 818 subscribers now. Thank you guys so much. It's awesome. When we get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do another special video. I don't know what it's going to be, but I'm going to make something special. I'm going to try to make something really cool. Something pretty cool. So I will see you guys in the next Tutorial Tuesday. See you then.